Welcome to week 1 of the American road trip. We're starting in one of my favorite places, the beautiful Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. This incredible land became a national park in 1915 and contains over 265,000 acres of wilderness. It's one of the highest national parks in the United States. There are 77 peaks in the park that are over 12,000 feet high. It's one of the country's top wildlife watching destinations, and the park is filled with hiking trails, lakes, and over 50 miles of scenic drives. Today, we will be doing a 20-minute grounding flow. This flow is designed to help you find stability and feel rooted in your sense of self. Throughout this practice, you will generate calmness in your body and begin to connect to the world around you. When you're ready, grab your mat. Let's begin. When you're ready, find a comfortable seat. Place your hands on your thighs, palms facing down. Sit up nice and tall. Release your shoulders down your spine as you lift up through the crown of your head. And start to take slow, deep breaths. Breathing in deeply, filling up your lungs, watching your ribs expand. And slowly breathe out. Watch all the air move out of your lungs as you pull your belly button in towards your spine. And feel whatever's touching the earth. Notice it grounding down, providing you with support. And 2 more full deep breaths. Good, now start to make your way to all fours. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and we'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest. As you exhale, press your hands down, round out through your upper back. A few more. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under and round. And you can either stay in this movement or take any extra movement. If you need to, roll out your wrists, move your hips side to side. Right, take whatever feels good here. Starting to connect with your own body. And then take one more deep breath wherever you are. Meet a neutral spine, and then make your way to downward facing dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Then when you get settled in your down dog, hinge forward to a high plank. Keep your body in one straight line. As you exhale, lift your hips down dog. A couple more like that. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last one, breathe in, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here and breathe. And add a small bend into your knees. Pull your chest closer to your thighs. Keep that length in your spine. Start to straighten your legs. Allow your heels to sink down towards the ground. As you inhale, lift your right leg into the air, fire hydrant, so bend your knee, open up through your hip. Press evenly through both hands. One more big breath in. As you exhale, release your foot down. Lift your left leg into the air for fire hydrant. Again, open up through your hips, flex your lifted foot, and gently release it down. And lift your right leg into the air. As you exhale, step your foot between your hands, low lunge. Lower your back knee down. Lift your chest, and start to sink your hips forward and down. And keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. You can choose to keep your hands on your hips or lift your arms up towards the sky. Release your shoulders down your spine. One more breath in. And exhale, half split. Straighten your front leg, plant your palms, send your hips back. Good. Pull your chest towards your toes. Make your way to runner's lunge. Bend back into your front leg, pick up your back knee, frame your front foot. Easy twist, left hand down, right arm up towards the sky. And open up through your chest. Good. Last breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge, and step back to high plank pose. Hold for your breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Lower your back knee, stack your shoulders over your hips. You can choose to stay there or lift your arms up towards the sky. You can choose to keep your hands up in the air or goal post your arms and add a mini back bend. If you goal posted your arms, as you inhale, lift your arms up. And everybody exhale, half splits. Send your hips back, fold over your front leg, stretching into your hamstring. Pull your hips back as you lean your chest forward. One more breath in. Hold for your exhale. And then runner's lunge. Bend into your front leg, straighten your back knee. Easy twist. Plant your right hand down, left arm up towards the sky. Rotate your left shoulder open. And release your hand down, high plank pose. Breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here and breathe. In this down dog, ground down through your fingers. So really focusing on your foundation and your stability in this pose. Spread your fingers wide and press down into your palms to lift your hips up even higher. Hug your ribs in and allow your heels to sink down towards the ground. Then gently tiptoe your feet to the top of your mat for ragdoll. So feet hip width distance apart. Grab opposite elbows and let your torso hang heavy. Feel free to add a small bend into your knees if you have a tight low back. You can be still or sway side to side. And then switch out your grip. Place the opposite forearm on top. And hold for one more deep breath. As you exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Inhale, halfway lift, so nice long spine, hands on your thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, root down through your feet as you rise. Exhale, forward fold with your breath. Inhale, halfway lift, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. One more. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Good. This time, inhale, chair pose. So sink your hips down, reach your arms up and back. Hold here and breathe. Bring weight into your heels. Yeah, pull your upper arm bones back. So squeeze your shoulder blades together on your spine. And feel your feet grounding down into the mat. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good, then inhale, chair pose, round 2, so sink your hips down. Lift your chest up. You have the option to either stay right here, or if you want a little bit more, lift your heels and come up onto your toes. Either way, you keep your hips low, chest high. Steady breath. Gently release down and take a full deep breath. All right, chair number 3. So sink your hips down, lift your chest up. Again, you can stay or lift up your heels. You're not here for long. If your heels are lifted, release them back down. Eagle on the right. Bring your right leg up and over your left. Right arm underneath your left, palms to touch. Sink your hips down. Keep your chest high. Lift your elbows up to shoulder height. Press your hands away from your face. Then gently unwind your legs. Keep your arms. Warrior 3 with eagle arms. Send your right leg back behind you. Press your binded arms forward. And gently release back. Crescent lunge with eagle arms. So step your right foot back. Keep your back heel lifted. Then lift your binded arms up towards the sky, adding in a tiny back bend. Sink deep into your front knee. And find your breath. And then release your arm bind and lift your arms up towards the sky. And sink a little bit deeper. One more breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Open up. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. And reach out through both hands. Feel your foundation with both of your feet pressing down, connecting with the earth. As you inhale, reverse warrior, stay deep in your front leg, left arm reaches up and back. As you exhale, extended side angle, left arm forward and down, right arm high. You can choose to keep your elbow on your knee or take your arm in front of your leg and press your forearm into your leg. And feel how strong your front leg is. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, left arm up and back. Exhale, triangle pose. Hinge your body forward until it can't go anymore, and then release your left hand down, right arm up. Press into the big toe mound of your front foot and the blade edge of your back foot. Keep your torso directly over your front leg. As you inhale, rise up for star pose, so straighten both legs. As you exhale, wide-legged forward fold, turn all of your toes to the side, hinge your body forward. Then I invite you to walk your hands underneath your body. Squeeze your low belly in as you rock a little bit of weight into your toes. And take nice, slow, controlled breaths. On your next inhale, lift your torso halfway. As you exhale, walk your hands to the top of your mat, pyramid. Straighten both legs, step your back foot in and up. All of your toes are facing forward. If you have a block, I invite you to take it underneath your hands to help create some more space in your spine. Create some length by pulling your chest forward and your hips back. And release your hands down, high plank pose. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, hips down, arms up, hold here. We're not going to be here for long, so sink your hips down as deep as they'll go. For one more deep breath. An eagle on your left leg up and over your right, left arm underneath your right, palms to touch. And keep your hips low. Squeeze everything in towards center line. Feel your foundation, your foot rooting down. Then keep your arm bind, unwind your legs, warrior 3 with eagle arms. Send your left leg back, spin your pinky toes down towards the ground to square your hips. Gently step back, crescent lunge. Sink into your front leg, keep your back heel lifted high. Lift your eagle arms up towards the sky. And Unwind your arms, lift both hands up. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, warrior two, open up. So spin your back heel down. Good, bend deep into your front leg. And open up through your hips, so press your front knee back so that you can see your big toes. And gaze over your front fingers. And inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm up, stretching through your right side body. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your right arm forward and down, left arm high. Again, option to keep your elbow on your knee or take your hand in front of your leg. Either way, create some space in your right side body. As you inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your front leg, right arm up and back. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach your right arm forward and down, left arm up. Hug your right hip underneath your left hip. Then rotate your belly button open, then your ribs, then your chest. Inhale, rise up to stand. As you exhale, wide-legged forward fold, round two. So turn all of your toes to the side, hinge your body forward. This time you can either keep your hands on the ground or interlace your fingers behind your back and allow your fists to fall overhead, stretching through your chest. Either way, hug your low belly in, fold your chest deeper down towards your thighs. Slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose. And release your hands down. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, pyramid pose. Straighten both legs, step your back foot in and up. All of your toes are facing towards the front of the room. If you have a block, I invite you to place it underneath your hands on this side as well, lengthening through your spine. See if you can keep your hips square with each other and with the ground. So for most people, that's pulling your right hip up and back and your left hip forward and down ever so slightly. Release your hands down to the ground, high plank pose. Hold for your breath in. Downward facing dog, hips up and back. Full deep breath. As you inhale, shift forward to a high plank. And we're going to work on some core. So lift your left toes off the ground and tap them on the outside of your mat. Bring them back through center. Lift your right toes, tap them on the outside, and bring them back. Good, and then keep switching your feet, bringing them out and in. Good, see if you can keep your body in a straight line. Press down through your hands, you're rounding through your upper back, squeezing your low belly in and up. You're only here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog, hips up and back. And inhale, shift forward to a high plank. And as you exhale, slowly lower all the way down to your belly. And then flip over onto your back and we'll set up for bridge pose. So bend your knees, plant your feet just out of reach of your fingertips, arms by your sides, palms facing down. Then if you have a block, I invite you to place it in between your knees. And then as you inhale, press into your feet and your shoulders, lift your hips up towards the sky. If you have a block in between your knees, squeeze your legs into the block. And pull your chest into your chin, but your chin away from your chest. Good. One more big breath in, lift a little bit higher. And exhale, slowly lower down. Hold for a breath. And then without thinking, lift right back up. So press into your heels. This time you can choose to interlace your fingers behind your back. So squeeze your shoulder blades to touch. Lift your hips up higher. And hold here and breathe. Even if you don't have a block, pretend like you're squeezing a block in. And engage your legs. Press down into the earth. One more breath in. And exhale, gently release down. Windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Then make your way to Supta Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of your feet together, your knees open wide. And take one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Allow your eyes to close. And take a moment here to feel your heart beating in your chest. To feel your breath moving in and out of your lungs. Maybe you turn up the corners of your mouth into a small smile, appreciating your body and what it can do for you in this practice. Gently open your eyes, guide your knees to touch, and we'll take a reclined figure 4. So take your right ankle to your left thigh. You'll plant your left foot on the ground. You can hold there, or if you need a little more stretch, you can reach your hands behind your left thigh and pull your leg closer to your body. Press your entire spine onto the ground. Flex both feet. You'll feel this stretch in your right hip. And gently release down. Take your right leg up and over your left. And we'll take a supine twist. So drop your knees to the left side. Bring your right arm out to a T and gaze over your right shoulder. And let this twist be gentle. Keep both shoulders grounding into the mat. And gently release. We'll do that on the other side. So plant your right foot down, left ankle to your right thigh for figure 4. You can hold there or reach your arms through to your thigh and pull your leg closer to your chest. Flex both feet. Press down through your entire spine. And come back to your breath if you've lost it. Gently release. Take your left leg up and over your right and drop your knees to the right side of your mat. As you gaze over your left shoulder, reach your left arm out to the side. Again, let this twist be gentle and keep both shoulders grounding down into the mat. Gently release, come back up through center, hug both knees into your chest. And we'll take happy baby. So bring the soles of your feet towards the sky. You can grab your feet, ankles, or behind your thighs. And you can choose to be still or add some movement into your happy baby. Hey, take note of what you need in your body. Then release your legs, hug your knees into your chest, and curl yourself into a little ball. So bring your forehead to your knees, squeeze in one big breath in, and exhale, release, Shavasana. Release your legs long, release your arms by your sides. And I invite you to take a block to your belly to help you feel grounded in your Shavasana. Release your jaw. Release any tension you're holding in your cheeks or in between your eyes. Relax the tongue away from the roof of your mouth. While we're laying here in Shavasana, we're going to repeat a mantra. I feel peaceful, grounded, and secure. I am connected to my body and the earth. We'll do that 3 more times. I feel peaceful, grounded, and secure. I am connected to my body and the earth. I feel peaceful, grounded, and secure. I am connected to my body and the earth. I feel peaceful, grounded, and secure. I am connected to my body and the earth. Now start to wake up your body by taking deeper inhales and exhales. You can start to bring small movements into your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes, and then gently making those movements larger by rocking your legs side to side or moving your head side to side. And when you're ready, reach your arms overhead and take a full body stretch. Then remove the block from your belly and roll onto one side into the fetal position. Taking one last moment here to feel connected to your body and appreciate it for what it can do for you, what it can create for you in this space at any time. Press up to a seated position with as little effort as possible. When you get there, bring your palms to touch at heart center. Sit up nice and tall. Press your thumbs into your chest and your chest back into your thumbs. And we'll close practice with one big cleansing breath. So inhale, fill up. As you do that, notice your chest press into your thumbs. Open mouth, exhale, release. Then bring your thumbs to third eye center, the spot between your eyes. And together we will acknowledge each other with a namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.